building wealth through real estate is not just about buying the right property, but also the strategy behind it. And that's where today's guest truly stands out. With over 30 years of experience, Ebere Okoye with Wealth Building CPA has been helping investors navigate the ever-changing financial landscape with confidence. And what's unique about her is that she doesn't just advise real estate investors, but she is one herself. So that investor-to-investor perspective gives her clients an edge on tax strategy, structure, and long-term wealth planning. Ebere, great to see you. Thank you for being with us today.
Thank you for having me.
So our viewers know that the DMV is a hot area. What makes this market so resilient?
This market is resilient because of employment, strong demand, and long-term appreciation. This is the reason why the DMV, the Washington area, is a very strong market.
So it's a great market, but what's the key to investors beyond just opportunity?
Beyond just opportunity, we have to look at structure, we have to protect, and we have to build what we have if you're going to make this sustainable in the long run.
So Ebere, let's start at the beginning. What's kept you so passionate about this for more than 30 years doing this?
Yeah, so my dad was an accountant, so I knew from when I was 4 that I wanted to be an accountant. So for past 35 years of being a CPA, I've been passionate about this because I love numbers. I love working numbers. I love working the books for people.
And what made you decide to focus on the real estate investor niche?
I focused on the real estate investor niche because, one, I'm a real estate investor myself. And also over the years, realizing that there's 15 different or more strategies out there for real estate investors. So being able to bring out my planning hat in all kinds of situations is a reason why I really focused on this.
So Ebere, what are some mistakes that you see investors make over and over again?
Some of the common mistakes is underestimating repairs. As you know, in this industry, we have a lot of investors who rehab properties and fix properties. That's one of the strategies. So not taking the time to properly estimate repairs or working with the right contractors who can estimate the repairs properly. Another mistake that we see is lack of entity structuring or an improper entity structuring. The way that you set up your entity determines the kind of legal and tax benefits that you get.
And I understand that you've had some personal connections in your community become clients.
Yes, I have 2 friends that I'm reflecting on. One is Ram. She's a nursing practitioner, a wife, a mother, community leader. And then I also have Kemi, who's also a wife, mother, community leader. And we usually talk about wealth building all the time in line with everything else that we have going on.
Most people think of accountants as number crunchers, but you had mentioned that you invest in real estate yourself. So how does that influence your tax strategy?
Because I'm an investor myself, I know the in and outs of the business. It's easy to come up with deductions and things that could be easily missed. It's easy to think about the right entity structure. I always have to put myself in the shoes of the investor, and I'm asking myself, you know, what deductions do we want to claim? What tax planning strategies do we want to implement? What's the timing of it? Because timing also matters. How you set up your entity, all of that matters. And having an accountant who's also a real estate investor is a huge advantage because I'm able to walk in the shoes of my clients to bring them tax saving strategies.
So it's not just the numbers, it's strategy and insight as well, right?
Timing matters. And if you're strategy is about timing. Strategy is about what to implement first. Strategy is about when, it's about how much money. So we're not just looking at numbers, oh, let's get the taxes done, let's get the financial statements ready, let's get the books in order. We're also looking at strategically, when is the best time to sell a property? When is the best time to purchase a property? When may be the best time to retire? How many more doors do we need to build passive investment? So looking at those strategies, doing insights and those kind of profiling for a client is very important.
So Ebere, you built an incredible team here at Wealth Building CPA. Can you share with us a little bit about the values that guide your firm?
Yes, we have 5 core values. We have efficiency, commitment, fun, family, and faith. So those core values guide everything that we do.
Well, it's an incredible team that you've built here, but I know your journey started a little bit before Wealth Building CPA. So can you tell us a little bit about your personal journey?
Yes, so I was born in Brooklyn and then went back to Nigeria and grew up there and then came back to the DMV area in 1992. And I've been here ever since. My dad was an accountant, so I've always known that I wanted to be an accountant. And this firm has been built with my brother and with the team members and the clients as well.
And now I understand your daughter is following in your footsteps as well. Is that correct?
Yes, Jonathan, this is a truly proud and surreal moment because not only is she my daughter, she is a real estate investor and a financial advisor. So now we are professional colleagues and we work together to help other clients with building wealth.
Growing up, I watched my mom build the Wealth Building CPA with discipline and purpose. Now, being able to invest in real estate myself and work with her professionally, it's really empowering. It's not just business, it's legacy in action.
So Ebere, this has been incredible. Thank you for sharing all the insights today. If there's one last thing that you want to make sure that all investors in the DMV area know, what would that one thing be?
Thank you, Jonathan. The one thing that I want investors to know is to think holistically because it's more than just taxes. It is long-term wealth building.
What I love about this conversation is that it truly reinforces something that every serious investor should understand. That building wealth doesn't happen by accident. It's done with intention, with strategy, and having the right team around you. With over 3 decades of experience and real-world investing insight, Ebere Okoye with Wealth Building CPA has been helping her clients go from simply owning a home to truly building wealth. So if you're serious about real estate as a long-term strategy, expertise like this can really elevate your results.